Yo, what's the word, man? What's going on? It's your man T History. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing this evening? Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, wash your hands, wash your backside. You know, the corona's still out here. So we need to make sure that everything is clean and everything is legit. Hopefully I'm sounding clear. I got something good tonight for all the peoples all across the world. Peace to my people in Japan, my peoples in the Philippines, and my people across the lands in America. Peace to all my people recovering in Texas. You know what I'm saying? My people down there in the gutter, my people's in close to Mexico, peace to Texas point. Um, we got here tonight, man. I got a special guest, man, interviewing somebody that's coming out the cut, you know what I'm saying? They got their own YouTube channel, somebody that's very special, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get this party started. This is the first time, you know what I'm saying, that I got somebody that's actually on time for their funeral. Usually, you know, brothers and sisters of our community, they be late for their own funeral, but this brother is here early. So let's get this party started right on time. Yo, Abby, thank you for coming here. Abby, do you hear me, babe? I want to make sure that this is correct before I bring the person here. I want other people to pull up too. Hopefully, I think he brought a couple of people. Okay. Um, Rap sheet, you can hear me? All right, let's go. We're gonna get this started.
Yo,
Okay, what's
salute.
going on, brother? How
What's
you
going
doing,
on,
man?
T? What's poppin', T? What's going
What's
on, my
going
brother?
on,
God
man?
bless you, man. Chilling, bro.
God
Just
bless you
excited to
too,
be
my
here.
brother.
Word, B.
Same
Focus and
here,
focus.
man. I'm glad that you came to the platform, brother. Um, it's
What's up?
dead. Like I tell everybody. Would you let the people know who you are?
Yo, it's Antonio Bicicleta, Latin pain, everything. It's real life, real spit. Word.
Okay. Where you from, my brother?
I was born and raised in the Bronx, New York, fam.
Okay.
Born and raised in the
Would you
Bronx, New
let
York.
okay? Would you let the people know like how I was as a youth growing up out there?
As a youth, it was a little bugged out. We had good times, we had bad times. You know what I'm saying? Coming up, I was born '79. I grew up through the '80s. You know what I'm saying? And the '90s. It was all right, and it was crazy. You had the crack era just hitting. You know what I'm saying? Moms and pops I was born to very young parents. My mom's was like 15 when I was born. You know what I'm saying? My pops was a young wild dude. You know what I'm saying? Back then. But we had our good times, our bad times. The '80s was lit though. The '80s was fun being a little kid in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? No bills. You know what I'm saying? Playing hot peas and butter, opening up the Johnny Pumps in the summertime. You feel me? Playing manhunt. You know what I mean? Ring Alivio, you know what I'm
Word.
saying? Or Scalesies in the streets. You know what I mean? Like the '80s was fun, but a lot of darkness too. The Bronx get dark real quick on you. You know what I mean? So you gotta always, it teaches you to keep your eyes open. You feel me? It's a
Right.
fact.
That's what I was going to say next is like what type of did you know what I'm saying, did that environment like have any type of influences on you? Like did it, you know what I'm saying, encourage you to be a certain type of way? Do you think that like outside like brung kind of motives you to be like how you are and what you end up seeing?
New York is, there's so much going on in New York. It's always been like that. My first real influences come from the house. You know what I'm saying? My mom was married to a narcissist. God bless him, though. I don't even like him though. We're gonna bless him though. And hip hop. You feel me? And hip hop was like my
Right.
favorite influence. You know what I mean? I'll keep it a stack with you. Hip hop was my first friend before I had any friends because I used to not. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a lot of friends. Little kids. But then people used to not really like me that much because uh, 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 I was a little too much for some people, man. As a kid, man, I had a lot of anger issues living with a narcissistic dude. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
so hip hop was my go-to. Hip hop was always my go-to. You know what I mean? That was my biggest influence. And the sounds of the city. When you're growing up in New York, there's so much to see and so much to hear. From car sounds, you know what I'm saying, the streets, the music, the south side, the merengue, you know what I'm saying, all the different cultures. Like this all influential. It all helped me to manifest into how I may become one day. You know what I'm saying? Word.
Right. So So I would say, like, what about school and stuff? When you was in school and growing up, what was it that you want to? What did you want to be growing up?
Yo, to tell you the truth, I wanted to be a veterinarian, and I wanted to have my own pit bull farm. You know what I'm saying? When I was a little
Oh,
kid,
right.
since a little kid, I always loved dogs. I used to steal people's dogs. If I found out you're not taking care of your dog, I'm gonna steal your dog. Like that's how I was when I was a kid. But my mom used to not let me keep them. You know? And she used to be like, "Oh, another dog! Get that dog out of my house." You know what I mean? My mom's gonna let me keep the dog. I love my mom's though, but she owned
Wow.
me like a pit bull or two. But you said but school was fun. I excelled in school, bro. Believe it or not, I excelled in
Uh-huh.
elementary school. I was one of the kids that excelled. You know what I mean? I learned how to read when I was 4 years old because my mom's a poet. And when I was little, and she used to try to write her poetry, and I was hyper, she used to be like, "Sit down."
Uh-huh.
And one day, she knew that screaming is not gonna work with me. So what she did was she got me my own notebook and she taught me my ABCs, and she started teaching me how to write, and I got real interested in writing at 4 years old. You know what I'm saying? So by the time I hit kindergarten, I already knew how to read. So I liked the school, but when I hit my teenage years, I liked the money more than school, and I started doing the wrong thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Right.
that's what's up. So I would say the so what would, let's say, the first time, like, seeing something, like, what's the first time, like, you came outside and you basically heard the boom, the bam, like, you seen, like, shit going on, like, seeing the hustlers, seeing the gangsters and shit, like, whether if you was influenced or like it or not, you heard the boom, the pow, and you start seeing shit, seeing the
I
gangsters and
see.
shit.
That's why I was talking not too long ago about childhood traumas. You know what I mean? I did have some. I
Hmm.
like maybe like all of us. And God bless everybody out there listening. We had childhood traumas, my brother. You know what I'm saying? And I had some childhood traumas. My moms and my pops when I was little, we used to fight like Tyson and Holyfield. You feel me? And my mom was no chump, so she never backed down from none of that. You feel me? So they used to get it on. It was really violent. My moms and my pops, so she left them. And then when she left them, she got with somebody who was like mentally manipulated. You know what I'm saying? So that was whack too. But we used to live on 188th and Webster. And if you know anything about Webster Avenue in the Bronx, like that was a lit situation. All types of stuff was happening. There was murders on my block for as far as I can remember. Then we moved to Bedford Park in Decatur. And it was a little better over there, but it's still the Bronx. You know what I mean? You see things. You feel me? You hear things, you see things. You know what I'm saying? I seen a dude when I was like 7 years old get smacked with a 40 bottle for the first time. Whole thing crushed his whole face. He's cascading blood. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming out the stationery store like, whoa. I was shocked. I was scared. You feel me? But a lot of different things happen, across. That's why I tell people a lot of times, man, God is good, but bad things gotta happen. It's just a test, you know what I mean? To see if you're gonna man up and do the right thing or fold. You know what I'm saying? And we're not folding over here. That's all I know. You feel me?
Hmm. No doubt, I smell you. So I would say for you, you know what I'm saying, on paint, um, so let's go to you. What was your first running in with the popo yourself?
Oh, son. My first arrest or my first running away from these dudes? Because I've been running away from them a bunch of times since I was young. You know what I mean? The first time,
Yeah,
I'll
that's
tell
what
you
I'm
something
saying. Give
funny.
us.
When I was a little kid and we lived on Bedford Park, if you go to Mashula Parkway and it crosses over Webster Avenue, if you look down, it's the 52nd precinct. I was always mischievous. I used to be a little mischievous, you know what I'm saying? So me and my son B Rocks, man, rest in peace, man. I got his name on my arm too. He passed away. But me and V Rocks, when we was kids, we used to go over that bridge and look down at the police station and throw rocks at their cars. But one day a cop
Right.
came out the car and I hit him with a rock and I ran for my life, And who knew who my mom's was, I thought I got away with it. They knew who my mom's was. Like an hour later, they came knocking on the door. Like, yo, Miss Speaker, we talk to you. Your son, we saw your son in our eyes first. You know what I mean? But I was always excited by that. I'm not gonna lie, man. A lot of my problems and a lot of my troubles in life, I feel like I brought that to myself. I don't blame nobody but me. But I was a little mischievous as a kid. I was very curious about the streets and all that. My first arrest, though, I got away with a bunch of stuff. I used to get away with stuff, man. And the more you get away, you think you're good at it. The more you do stupidness, you know what I'm saying? So you don't
Right.
learn your lesson until you take a hard hit sometimes. Well, in 1998 was the first time I got arrested. You know what I'm saying? I was already pretty big. I was 18 years old the first time I got arrested. And I got arrested for disbursement of a firearm, reckless endangerment, and possession of a firearm. You know what I'm saying? I had some bullies try to bully me. I didn't want to hurt nobody, but I clapped just so they could all scatter. I was just scared everybody on that block. Everybody ran. I ran. I got locked up. You know what I'm saying? I came out on bail. I went through the bookings. They bailed me out right from Bronx Criminal Court. I got bailed out. Shout out, rest in peace, G. Freitas. Rest in, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my moms. You know what I'm saying? They came and got me. So they had sent me to the Fortune Society. It was this program in Manhattan. It was like, yo, if I complete the program, you know what I'm saying, then I'll get it wiped off of my record. If I don't complete the program, then I was gonna cop out to possession of a firearm, you know what I'm saying, with intent and reckless endangerment. They was gonna give me a year for that. You heard? So I was
Right.
going to the program. I liked it, the program. Shout out to the Fortune Society. That was a cool place to be. But when I was in the program, all I met was other criminals. You know what I'm saying? Other dudes in the program who was in the same situation as me with different crimes. So um I was living in West Burnside at the time. One of my homegirls, she she used to go downtown to hustle when we used to take the train together, but she was going one place, I was going another. And she put me on to the Lower East Side Manhattan. Never knew nothing about that
Mm-hmm.
place back then. You know what I mean? So
Right.
we started getting, so we be in my grandmother's house chopping up cracks, whatever, to go get this money. I was selling crack for a long time as a kid, but we
Word.
chopping up and we would pack up. I would go to the program, and after the program, I would meet her in the Lower East Side in Alphabet City. You know what I'm saying? 13th and A, B, C, Campos Plaza, Baruch houses. Shout out to all of them. I started meeting people out there. And I never finished the program because I got the program in February, right? When I got arrested. But when July came, I caught a sale of a controlled substance in the Lower East Side
Right.
Manhattan. Man, one day I sold to undercover. They snatched me up. It was my first time going to Rikers Island. And back then, I don't know if it's still the same. Like I don't know if it's still like that today. I believe it may be. But back then, if you got arrested and then you got out on bail and then you caught another case, the second case you don't get no bail. So I had no choice but to go to the island now because they wouldn't give me no bail. You know what I'm saying? So I went to
Right.
the island. You know what I'm saying? It was a wrap, bro. Real. You feel me? That was my first time in the island. That year, 1998, I got arrested twice. The second time sent me to the island.
All right.
Word.
So how was that experience like far as it, you know what I'm saying? How was you feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like explain like how that whole situation played out. Like, you know what I'm saying,
I was
going to
scared,
court.
bro. I'm not gonna front. My first time on the island, you know what I'm saying? I ain't fold for nobody, but from the precinct and going to the island, like the whole situation, I didn't know what to expect. You heard, you hear things about you from New York City, you hear things about it, you know what I'm saying? And all that. You know what I'm saying? But you be scared. What's up, my man? Pardon me. You heard, so I was scared, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was 18 years old. I ain't never been there before. I heard about all the slashings. I heard about all the. So my eyes was up. I'm looking at everybody like they might be the wrong person. But nothing happened to me. The first little while I was there. Shout out to Eddie Power. My first fight, I ain't even fight. Some dude fought my battle. I ain't even ask him to. He just liked me. You feel me? So I learned camaraderie. I learned that there's real brotherhood, there's real camaraderie behind the wall. You know what I'm saying? You never know who you're gonna meet in life. You feel me? That's why you gotta carry yourself with a level of respect that nobody can break. You know what I mean?
Right. So I would ask you, like, you know what
My bad,
I'm
I ain't
saying,
gonna
so
lie,
your
man.
first
I was shook. I was a little shook. I ain't show nobody, I kept the face and all that. But inside my spirit, I was like, oh shit, here we go.
I'm saying, but on that first joint though, at the same time, was you witnessing a lot of violence and stuff?
When I was in Mar 4 in the adolescence, I seen my first fight I seen was my son Eddie Bauer. I check it out. I went to go take a piss, and some dude was taking a crap, and I didn't know he was there, and it made me look. I felt somebody was there, so I looked. When I looked, dude got mad. I didn't think nothing. I'm washing my hands. He came out. He was washing his hands. He grilling me. Son followed me out the bathroom though. I just walked off like whatever. I'm walking off. Son followed me to a certain point. I guess he changed his mind. But my son Eddie Bow was seeing that, and we was already vibing for a couple of days, and he liked me. So he stepped to dude, and they went in the day room when they got it on. That was the first thing I seen. And after that, bro, hitting the yards and all that, you used to see stuff. I used to see dudes, you know what I'm saying, running, holding their ribs like, oh, snap, poked up or cut up or slashed. But it wasn't happening to me. You know what I mean? I got on a couple of things, whatever. I ain't thank you, Lord Father God. I ain't never got stabbed. I never got cut. You know what I'm saying? I was always expecting it though. I was always I expected it a couple of times in my life. Like, this is what happens in here, word. You gotta keep your eyes open, bro. You gotta keep your eyes open and carry yourself like a man, bro. And stop and don't play little kid games with the wrong people, because you don't know. It could be the softest dude that just can't take it no more and pop your top. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful in there. And I learned how to bid, bro. After the first after the first month, like I was settled. Like I'm from the Bronx, bro. Like, it's crazy in the streets too. So after like the first month, I started getting comfortable. Like, I could do this, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't scared. You feel me? But at first, like my
Yeah.
first couple of days, I was like, oh shit, what am I doing here, bro? Excuse my language. I'm like, oh, what am I doing here?
No,
This is
that's
horrible.
good.
But after you get
Because
used
like I
to it, you
said,
know what I mean?
that was one of the questions too. Like, you kind of still explaining it, but that was one of my questions. Like, just explain like a day and a night in Rikers.
A day and a night in Rikers
Yeah.
on a chow. They wake you up for the chow. You go, you eat, back to your dorm. There might be programs. You might go to school after that. You know what I'm saying? After school, you back in your housing unit. You call the yard. You hit the yard. 100 million dudes in the yard. You know what I'm saying? Some I knew a lot of people from my area. I used to bump into certain people, and I used to be happy about that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hope Banger. Shout out to Hope Banger. What up, twin? I love you, twin. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Back to your dormitory. It's for the birds, really, bro. Nobody want to be, you know what I'm saying, with that kind of routine. You feel me? You're making your coffee, your little cappuccino, mixing it up. You feel me? With your 190 water, like, but it ain't nothing really special. You feel me? It ain't nothing really special. God bless the brothers that's locked up. I hope they come home and do the right thing. There's life out here. Look, bro, my wife make my cappuccino now, nigga. You feel me? There ain't no ladies were doing that shit for me in there. You know what I mean? And then I had to
Not
make
at
my
all.
own shit. You feel me? So that shit was for the birds, bro.
But it sounds like a good character in a good situation. Like you said, I don't, like, we talked about it. I just want to let that be known too. So far as, like we said, the violence and stuff. So you said that you had good conversation with people. So in that situation, you fortunately you didn't have to do nobody dirty. You didn't have to slice nobody. You didn't have to
I've
buck
been
50.
I've been in some situations, you know what I'm saying? I got jumped, I've been in riots, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't no killer, bro. People love me, bro. Even my ops love me. Shout out to my ops. You know what I'm saying? I was bidding, I'm not gonna say it. I ain't never cut a dude in jail. I ain't never, you know what I'm saying, stabbed nobody in jail, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing all that. People love me in there, bro. I stand up for myself, you feel me? Nobody disrespect me. I didn't have, a lot of people have these stories because there was gang blood, they cut everybody there. Nah, that's not always like that for everybody. For me personally, I know how to bid, and I know how to be a man, and I know how to respect people, and I know how to demand my respect at the same time. So I don't got no stories like that, dog. I ain't cut nobody. I ain't never cut nobody in prison. You feel me? I ain't
So
never.
I so
Um,
this is
I ain't,
so this is the
I'm
one
not
question
nice.
that we kind of had a conversation with off that I didn't talk about, that I will say. We don't have to necessarily nail it. You can say it if you want to, but so
Holla
you
at me.
you you saying that you could be somebody, there's a representation of a flag. You can hold a flag from no matter where that flag is. You could be a flag runner without uh participating in, like what you said. You saying that you could be a person that holds it on and be a gang member without having to, and not be a sucker, and not have to cut
At the end of the
somebody and
day,
still
bro.
be a,
At the end of the day, bro, we men, and and sometimes we gotta make choices we don't want to make. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that nothing ever happened, because things have happened. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm a man,
Right.
son, and I could decide. I got the power to decide where I want to go with my life, whether in or out of there, bro. It's all mind over
Right.
matter at the end of the day, T. You feel me? And we playing chess,
Yeah.
bro. You know what I'm saying? We playing chess, not checkers. You feel me? Like they say. You know what I
No
mean? So I
doubt.
was always very observant. You know what I'm saying? I could smell the trouble about to begin. You feel me? And I start to make my maneuvers from there. I'm a mediator, bro. I'd rather see brothers shake hands than them throw hands. But I don't mind. You don't get a pretty
Rain
face
out.
like this, not going to nothing.
Right. Rain. He got a channel, so I don't. He can't get it. I don't think he could give it up tonight, unless he
What's up,
wants
my
to. But I
brother?
don't think he could give it up tonight. Like, you know, the
What you talking
obvious
about?
question. I don't even know how Steve would see that. You know the obvious question, my sweetheart. The obvious question that everybody want to ask you, but I don't know if you can answer that now.
Talk to me. Talk to me. If I can't answer it, I'm gonna tell you
Nah,
straight up.
see, it's only
I don't
one.
think I
It's
got a
only
worry in the world.
no. You know the question that everybody once they see you, the eye. But
Oh,
you
my
got a
eye.
story to tell, so yeah. She wants to know. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
Yeah,
she said
yeah.
she. That's what I'm saying. If you, oh, that's what I'm saying. If you said Rand, if you follow him, did you know that he can't tell you that yet, babe?
Not yet.
Because
Not
he
yet.
got a couple more
I
episodes.
got a couple more videos. I
He
got a
can't
couple more
tell you that.
episodes. I'm gonna put that all on the
If you
table.
said you follow him,
It
you know
wasn't
he
no.
can't tell you.
Just
Yeah,
remember
he
this,
can't
yo.
tell you that. You know
Just remember this, yo. The
he gonna tell
spiritual
y'all.
realm,
Yeah, he gonna
the
tell y'all.
spiritual realm, the spiritual realm is really real. A
That's
lot
my
of people
nigga.
want to look
And
at me
yo,
like I'm crazy.
listen, Rain.
Huh?
That's my nigga, and I don't even know, and I ain't even asked. That's my man, and I don't even know.
I'm gonna tell y'all, yo, y'all gotta tune in. It's a crazy one. It's a crazy one, and y'all not gonna and y'all gonna think y'all gonna think all types of other shit.
I know, but I ain't telling y'all.
Yo, let me.
Hit the cash app.
That's
I
what's
might
up.
tell
Good
you
looking
this.
out, my G. Good
This.
looking out, my G. You know, because a lot of people ask me about it, and a lot of people know, but I wanna hold it for a little while. You heard me? I'm gonna hold it for
Mhm.
just a little while. You know what I'm saying? Tell me if you can still
That's
see
the
me,
way that
T.
it works.
I want to see
Nah,
your
that's the way
comments.
that it
I'm going
works.
over here.
Yeah, nah,
You feel me?
it's only She Rain was the only one because it's not too many. It's people in and out and stuff because a lot of stuff is going on. And this dude OG
Oh,
Product
love.
has just been bugging. He killed the weekend, so
Shout out
it's a
to
lot
Rain,
of
B.
different stuff
You know
going
what?
on. And
You know what, bro? I'm gonna
bro,
get to
what
that
I want,
story real soon. I promise you. It wasn't no gangster shit. I just want you to know that, you heard? But
I
it was very
also would,
spiritual to me. You know what I'm saying? And heartbreaking.
I also like on what you said, and I know had a part of it, and it was a question I was gonna ask. Is like how long? I mean, I know it comes because I have it too, but you got the extra shit with it. It's like how long in your journey on your sense of humor that you realize the sense of humor and how much it's been with you. It didn't that help you? How did that help you with the bid? Because I know that was a part of it with the bid, right?
Yo, I've been the same
And
person all my life, B. I
right,
was a funny yo. Niggas thought I
what?
was hilarious and they used to laugh at my jokes. I used to be like,
Right, that's what I
it's
mean.
not even
Yeah,
funny, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people ain't want me to go home. They used to be like, yo, why you going home, son? Like, nah, yo. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe in making the best out of every. I make the best out of every situation, bro. I make the best out of every situation. That's how I am, bro. I don't like, I can't walk around with my head down, my nigga. Like, I just can't do it, bro. I can't. I'm happy to be alive. Like, you know how many times I probably could have been taken out. So I just thank God that I'm here. So I'm not gonna be sad about nothing because I accepted a long time ago that we all gotta go one day. We all gotta go. But how do you wanna go? Do you wanna be remembered for being ugly? Do you wanna be praised and for being dope? You know what I'm saying? I wanna be dope, my dude. I ain't better than nobody, but I'm just saying though, like life's short, son. I feel like we should just live. You know what I mean? Just live, son. Because that's all we
right.
could do right now is live. So it's over. And I'm not gonna live like I'm dead, bro. That's not living. Some people just alive, but is they living though? You alive, but you living? You know what I mean? You gotta ask yourself that. So I've been through mad depressing situations growing up, and one day I just decided, So I'm not gonna let that depression get to me like that, bro. No matter what happens, son. Chop my arms off, chop my legs off. I still got a dope for you, son. You feel me? Because
Right.
I want to live, bro. Sick.
Right. Bro, when it comes to like the to like spitting and coming to rhyming and shit, bro. How long have you been on that tip? How long have you been rhyming? Was it like
I
when you
wrote.
started bidding or
Nah. My mom's, like I told you, my mom's is a poet. My mom's writes poetry. She always did. When I was born, she was already writing poetry. So I was interested in poetry at an early age. Plus, my mom's comes from the hip hop era. Like she was young when hip hop was new. You feel me? And she was always on some hip hop. So I always loved music. I wrote my first rap when I was 6. It was wild corny though. I don't even remember it, but I tried. And then I didn't write, and I would write here and there in my life. But when I really got into hip hop, when I really decided, yo, let me write this, all these thoughts down, was when I did a year on Rikers Island. When I did that year on Rikers Island, I started rhyming. And then when I came home, I met this kid, man. We call him the mayor. Shout out to Jesse the mayor, man, from the Bronx. Yo, Jesse, if you see this, I love you, son. But I met Jesse the mayor, and son was nice. Son was just nice. Like he used to have me like, wow. I said, I gotta get my bars up. So he was like my real inspiration to get into music. Cause when I didn't do it, I kept getting in trouble. You know what I'm saying? But Jesse the mayor was my first like dude. I was like, yeah, I'm a rap. That's it, I'm a rap. But I kept getting into trouble, and I played myself. And then I went back up. Then I went back to prison. I went up north. When I was up north, there ain't nothing else to do sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But write. So so I started writing letters, but my letters would rhyme. Like I would write my letter to my ex, I write my letter to my peoples, but I would write it in a rhyme, and I got comfortable with it. Then when I came home, shout out to Stony the Brain, Latin Pain, shout out to Roll Major Entertainment. When I came home in '03, my sister's man had a studio. I just met him, you heard? But he had a studio and equipment. So we just started recording whatever we felt like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever we just would write, record, sound Johns, and mess up again. We were still knuckleheads. But I really wanted to rap. That's when I really wanted to rap. You know what I'm saying? In '04, I mean '03, '04, when I came off home from a bid, that time, I was like, yo, let's rap, let's rap. And we used to rap, bro. And we still do. We still rhyme sometimes. You feel me? Shout out to Stony the Brain. Yo, listen, y'all. If you want to, and I suggest you do it if you love boom bap hip hop, look up Stony the Brainiac. Stony the Brainiac. My son is hard as nails. Look up Bro Major Entertainment. My niggas is hard as nails. You feel me? And you can check me out too, man. Real Life with Spit on the YouTube. If you want to hear something, you feel me? But I love hip hop. I always loved hip hop. I told you, hip hop was my first friend. Before I even had friends, we had music. You know what I mean?
um George Burns.
Shout out to George Burns.
um can you tell us a series? Can you tell us a myth about bidding?
What's up, my G?
I said, can you tell us a myth about being locked up? A myth about bidding, doing a bid?
I
A
think a
myth
lot of
about
people do
you?
this. You know, some people be making up their own myths. You know what I'm saying? Some people be a myth. You know what I mean? Some people be coming home like, yo, I was up north and I shot everything there. And come to find out you was up north and you was cuddly, nigga. Stop it. But on some real live, man, there's a lot of different myths. I guess you heard the booty bandit thing in New York State Penitentiary.
Oh Lord.
I'm not saying it's a myth. I'm saying it's real. You heard? If a dude get in another dude like that, they agree to that more or less, more than likely. You heard? But I'm not saying it don't happen. But for the most part, like it don't really happen. I ain't never seen that. You know what I'm saying? Word.
Right.
I seen dudes that liked each
He
other.
said,
You
I'm
know?
just not gonna watch that shit.
I'm not that I'm not gonna watch it. It just ain't never happened around me. I ain't never seen that, bro. Yo, I'm gonna keep it funky with you. In my situation, when I was up north, though, I did a lot of time in the box, though. You know what I'm saying? Like every time I got into a situation, they want to send me to the box. So, you know, there's a lot of things I probably didn't get to experience myself. You know what I'm saying? But that booty bandit thing I saw mad blogs about booty bandits, and it's making criminals look like we all nasty or something. Like nobody want no booty, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if you do, that's you.
Right.
You know. But
Oh, okay.
it's weird.
Right. Yeah, no, I mean, I know what you're saying because I mean, I ain't been saying that. I don't be too fascinated with all these channels like that like
Me
pushing
neither.
these jail shit. Like I see why because I live that life, so I'm not too fascinated with all of these joints. So I ain't even been seeing people talk about that. But I understand it have me going through it myself. Like so, I just know that like you just said, the niggas that participate in that, that's motherfuckers that just want to do that. That's what they
For the
choose to
most
do.
part, for the
And
most part, if
yeah,
it
that's
happens,
just it ain't like niggas just get up there and getting raped and shit like that. Niggas that partake in that shit, they want to do that. They
yeah,
slide
they
off
probably
and
want
just
that
want to
shit, bro.
get they
I was in COMSTOCK with a whole dude looked like a killer. And he had a lover. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna call it a girl because you're not a girl, nigga. I don't care what you are. You're a man. You're a man to me. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to the
they all
you know what I'm
dressed
saying,
up or
but
look like with a woman inside the
you
place.
could do that if you want.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
that's your thing. That's your thing. I'm not disrespecting it. All I'm saying is I'm not gonna call you a girl. Like if your name was Eric, it's not Eric.
Yeah,
Like
don't
you was born
right, right,
Eric.
right, right, right.
Feel me? But no disrespect to none of them. I'm just saying I seen some blogs about, booty bandits and all that, and I ain't never seen a booty bandit. I ain't never met one, none of that. Like I don't know none of them niggas. You feel me?
Yeah,
That shit
that's
ain't
what I'm
happened
saying. I
already.
won't even concern, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm so far off. That won't even what I was actually. I won't even on that, bro.
You
I'm
wanna
just
Nah, I'm
rejecting.
talking about because it seemed like a myth to me. I mean, I know it happens. I know it happens.
Mhm.
But a lot of stories I don't know if they're really true. I ain't never seen that. I did want to say this though, T, on some real live if I could. I want people to know my channel ain't a Rikers Island Story prison channel. Like I told my story, yeah, I've been to prison, but that's not what I'm really trying to put out there like that.
Right, we'll
I had
get
a
there.
whole
I
life.
got questions. I got a few more things, bro.
I
But
got a
man,
whole life
yeah,
that had nothing to do with prison. You feel me? So,
right,
you know,
right.
a lot of
I
other
got
prison.
questions for that. I got questions for that too. But
Just saying, I'm just saying, though, my G. Other channels that do the prison things, I like watching them. And some of them hit me up like, yo, you a prison story. But I just want people to know. My main goal is not to be talking about prison all the time because I feel like we throwing bricks at that and we keeping it alive. And I don't want to do that all the time. Yeah, I've been to prison, but that's not what I'm trying to talk about all the time. I love you, T. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about in general. Like a lot of people hit me up like, oh, another prison story. I'm like, nah, I got a real life. My dude's real life was spit, and my life was real. I shed more tears, T. I shed more tears in the
uh,
outside world. In the outside world, I shed more tears in the outside world than in prison. You know what I'm saying? Prison wasn't. I'm not saying it's cool, but God had a hedge of protection over me. I ain't gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the worst. Prison wasn't the worst thing that happened to me thus far. You feel me?
right.
Just keeping it real with
That's
you,
good
bro. Some
shit, and
real life
that's what I'm
spit, bro.
talking about. Just
That's
like
some real
yo, our
shit.
man, our brother, our big bros in the building. Mac Mean, true story.
Mac Mean is
I
my
don't.
dude. That's one of my favorite
Yeah,
shows.
I usually
And he
don't do
make the
this in
beats and all that.
personal interview. Yeah, and he nasty too. Yeah, that nigga
Oh,
spit
and he
game
nasty too.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Mac Mean's
yeah,
on the
that's
channel
big
right now.
bro. Yeah, it
Yo, shout out to
you
Mac
know what I'm
Mean,
saying?
son. Not
No,
all stories are
yeah.
true, but son's true. But Mac Means is. I like when he say that too. I love Mac. When Mac Mean
No,
holler at
no
me
doubt.
before
I
drop.
know.
I'm a
That's
big
why
fan.
Mac.
I'm a
That's
big
why.
fan of Mac Mean.
Yeah, exactly. And Mac, and you know that you be on that shit. Both of y'all. That's why I'm trying to get that off. Yeah, y'all bigger than Rikers, and you be on that, and you be frustrated about that shit. You know that. You both of y'all be on that, and that's what I'm trying to say. That's why even what he was talking about, I'm just getting this shit off. So this is the next thing, like the same thing, bro. I'm just trying to, and it's funny too to talk to both of y'all, just like Mac. Mac got like he know Millie's, he know the white boy. Like you actually, well, somebody else asked that, but you know the white boy from out here from the bridge to fuck with Jada. He got Mac got saying connections and know people in Boston too. So that's just crazy, like how we fuck with each other.
Yo,
We
yo,
got to
not for
do some
nothing,
stuff,
bro.
but it's crazy.
Not
You
for
know what I'm saying?
not
What
for
up,
nothing.
Mo?
We all men, not for nothing, you know what I'm saying? Not for nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of shows out there. Fred White is another one that I love his show. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of brothers. I salute all of y'all doing your thing. I ain't a hater for no reason at all. I'm just saying I'm not gonna talk every story about Rikers Island because my life I live outside of that too. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? And,
but let's
Mac Mean is
right. Let's still
one of my
let's
favorites.
yeah. So let's get back to let's get to it. I would say again to get back to that. Have you learned? I mean, I know where your mind's at. You just said it, but have you learned anything through your journey in street life and the prison cell?
Yes, sir, man. Keep your eyes open, man. You know what I'm saying? Just because snakes wear a smile too. You know what I mean? Just because somebody happy, showing you love don't mean it's genuine. You know what I'm saying? The eyes can lie, Chico. Don't listen to Tony Montana. It's the vibe that tell the truth, man. Always go with your gut instinct. You feel me? Always keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Always come from a positive place. You know what I'm saying? Even if you gotta put your paws on somebody, always try to be in the right. You know what I mean? Do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Walk tall, keep your head up and pay attention to the vibe, son. Because the eyes can lie. I promise you, people can look you dead in your eye and lie to you, and you believe that. And the whole time your gut telling you something else. You feel me? And you ain't listening, and you sitting in the, you know what I'm saying, in the hospital, in prison, in the mall. Be careful out there, man. It's a cold world. It's a cold world. We're just trying to keep you warm. It's facts.
What
I
does
don't
it
have,
mean
I don't
to
have
you?
people I don't have people I love to death. You know what I'm saying? Do me the most dirtiest to anybody. I would keep my enemies close because at least I know what to expect from my enemies. You know what I mean? So I'll be watching those that's close to me because they be the ones close to you that put you through the worst. You know what I mean? Right when you don't expect it. Boom, surprise, surprise. I was never your friend and you sitting there with a broken heart, a broken face, a case. You know what I mean? So just watch some niggas that's close to you, dog. And don't ever deny your feelings. Don't never deny your instincts, bro. Don't ever tell yourself you bugging. You're not bugging, bro. If you feel like something ain't right, it ain't right, dog. Word.
That's 100. I know that's 100, bro.
Fact.
Um, man, that's heavy, bro. Real facts. Um, what it mean to you to be gangster? What that gangster shit mean to you?
I don't know nothing about being no gangster, my G. I'll keep it real with you. I know what the term is. You a gang. I ain't no gangster, my nigga. You feel me? I slap a nigga mother uncle though if he drop, but I ain't no gangster, son. You know? I don't really even like that. I feel like just be a stand-up dude and be righteous if you could. You know what I'm saying? I believe in God. I know there's a God in heaven. You feel me? And he watching and he writing down everything we doing right and wrong. And I don't want to die and been the worst and be the ugliest sinner when I go because it's been hard enough on the earth. And if there really is an everlasting lake of fire, well, I can't swim, my nigga. So I ain't even trying to see that shit. You feel me? So just be standing up, man. Be good, man. Do good, you get good. You do good, you get hurt. That's how I see it, bro. For real. And I done been hurt mad times, son. And I learned my lesson. You feel me? Playing with fire, fire burns, bro. So be good all that gangster stuff and all that. Like, we're not promoting that. I imagine my son grow up to be in and out of prison and all that, losing his pieces of his grill and, you know what I'm saying, and catching scars and telling all these crazy stories. Like, I don't want that for the youth. You feel me? I share my story, you know what I mean? Because it's my story. But at the end of the day, you could write your own book, my nigga, and you could write the best book ever happened. You have to make the choice to do so. You know what I mean? It's all about choices, man. We make choices every day, bro. Make the right choices, yo. Well,
This was kind of tough, but might not be. But it's kind because it's kind of wide open. How I'm gonna ask you this, but how do you feel about the term and how you feel about ratting?
I feel like this, dogs. If you in the game, son, you made the choice to be in the game. There's rules to every game. You made the choice to play in them streets, bro. You gotta play by all the rules. You feel me? And now the rules could be manipulated or whatever, but I don't believe in ratting. Now look, there's a difference between a rat and a civilian. If you a civilian working a 9 to 5, you ain't with that waxness, and you see something crazy, and you go talk to the police about it, I'm not mad at you. You protecting the people, you protecting your life the way you know how. But if you playing the gangster role, you want to be out there bubbling and banging and doing this and that and the third, then when they get heavy for you, my man, remember that you chose that, son. Before you give up all these people because you scared, remember you chose that, son. So if you're not ready for them big football numbers, if you're not ready for that morgue, if you're not ready for them scars, if you're not ready for them broken teeth, if you're not ready for all that, then leave it alone. Let's keep it real. That's not for you. It's not for you, bro. Now, if you get in the game and you tell, though, then you a rat. If you're not in the game and you tell, you just a civilian, go ahead, man. Tell the whole world, dog. I ain't mad at you. You're trying to survive. You're trying to live around these crazy niggas. I understand. But if you get in the game, remember you chose that game, son. So when you go out like a sucker, don't be mad when everybody want to get at you. You chose that, and then you folded. You know what I mean? So I don't respect no rats. I don't respect no man that just be folding some shit he probably started or caused. You know what I mean? Ratting ain't cool. I'm saying if you're playing in the streets, bro, you signed up for that. You get what you signed up for. You feel me? That's anything in life. When I sign up for
Yo,
the
Mac,
gym, I'm trying to get my muscles.
Mac, I don't never let nobody. This is personal interview, bro. I don't let nobody up on personal interviews, though. This is
So
personal
you could bring
interview, bro.
if you want to bring Mac, yo, it's all love, man. That's you know what I'm saying. If you want to, that's what it's your show.
Yeah.
But I fucks with Mac,
No,
bro. I like
I
Mac
don't,
a lot.
not on a personal. I'll let them after you finish up. I'll let them up. Mac, let me finish. If anything, let me at least just finish, Mac. After,
Yo, yo,
because
stay
I don't let
tuned, Mac.
nobody up when it's somebody's personal interview, bro.
It's all love, my
Because
nigga. I ain't a
just stay
superstar.
tuned.
T, you
Yo,
heard?
because
I
then
ain't
I
no
was gonna switch
superstar.
it up. Because after this, because nah, it's not like that. It's just that when somebody have a personal interview, I don't never do that. I don't never let nobody up. Because then I was gonna switch it up right now too. We was gonna play the game anyway. I'll play the game because see, it wouldn't work anyway because we're about to play the game. I'm gonna ask you a question and then you
I
just
bet.
answer
I like
yes or
games,
no.
my nigga.
It's not no right or wrong.
I like games. Let's go.
So
Let's play.
um
Do
just
do do do
yes or
do.
no. Um build or destroy.
Build or destroy. You know what I'm saying? Rise or crash, my
Get
dude. You know what I'm saying? For real. Grow, grow, grow
no,
or
I'm
die.
saying I asked you which one you pick. Well, I'm gonna ask you, I asked you
Build.
those two words. I'm gonna ask you something. Okay,
I
right.
pick build.
Peace or war. Or you take peace.
Peace.
All right, that's what I'm saying. Peace or war. Fight or shoot.
Like fight with the hands or blam, blam, blam.
Right.
It depends on who's trying to get me, my dude. You heard? But I'd rather fight, bro. Fight. But if it's 100 Puerto Ricans in front of the building, they mad at me. We're gonna have to let that thing go, bro. I'm trying to get out this building. You know what I mean? But I'd rather fight, son.
Pelly Pell or Averex.
Pelly. I'm old school. Give me the Pelly.
Nike or Adidas.
Nike all day. Except Jordans. I don't do Jordans. But Nike all
Thick
day.
or
I shout
thin.
to Michael Jordan. They don't look good on me. What?
Thick or thin.
Thick. Especially my
Shoes.
wifey.
Shoes or kicks.
Kicks all day. Timberlands preferably, but kicks all day.
Chess or video games.
Chess.
Documentary or movie.
Documentary.
Hennessy or Douce.
Hennessy all day. All day. I don't drink no more. Once in a while. But give me that
Look,
Henny, bro.
looks or substance.
Substance. I'm ugly, bro. Look at me, T. I ain't pretty like that.
Whatever.
Substance.
I don't care. We're
Oh
getting racial. We're getting racial now. We're about to get racial.
man.
Big Pun or Biggie Smalls.
Ooh, that hurts, bro. I love them both, bro. How you
Let's
gonna do
go.
that, T? Oh man, son, yo, Boricuas, don't get mad at me. Yo, Pun, I love you, B. You the illest in the Bronx ever, but Biggie, bro.
Fat Joe,
That
Rick
hurt.
Ross.
Fat Joe. Sorry, Ross. Fat Joe.
R&B or dancehall.
Dance hall.
Chips or popcorn.
Chips.
90s rap or present rap.
Oh, come on, that boom bap, son. 90s. All day, golden ever. Forever. Give me some
Light or
boot
dark?
camp clip. Huh?
Light or dark?
When it comes to what?
Whatever.
Ooh. Light. Let's go for the light. Just give me the light.
Tits or ass?
Breasts. You heard? They don't
Benz
stink
or
like booty do.
Benz or Beamer?
Beamer.
Dad hat or fitted?
Fitty.
Rolling Stone or square?
Rolling Stone, son, all day. Rolling Stone, but the Bronx be my home.
Razor or shank?
The banger, bro. The banger do more damage. The banger mean you serious. The shank mean, the razor mean you just trying to get props and look cool. The banger mean leave me alone forever.
Pit or Rockwaller?
Hey, you with my dog inside too. You gonna make me bring the dog out. Pitbull all the time. Pitbull over everything. Pitch over everything.
Burger King or White Castle?
White Castle, I'm from the Bronx.
New Bedford or Fall River?
New Bedford all day. Even though I got dumped out there. Shout out to New Bedford. Word. Even though you jumped
Brooklyn,
me.
Brooklyn or the Bronx?
Come on, son. Shout out to Brooklyn. The Bronx, son. It's the X, baby. What you mean? But come on, son. That's my city, Brooklyn. I love Brooklyn. You gonna get me? You gonna make somebody mad at me? See?
Yankees or Red Sox? Yankees or
Oh,
Red
come on.
Sox, nigga? You gonna get jumped again, nigga. Yankees or
Oh,
Red
come
Sox?
on, son. Why you do that? Why you do that? You know it's the Yankees. Yo, my pops used to say when I was little, if you wear red socks, that mean your feet stink, son. You know what I'm saying? It's the Yankees, son. I got jumped over. I got jumped over my Yankees, bro. You bugging? I love my
City,
Yankees, man. BX.
city or country?
City, bro. Yo, people think that the country better. You might walk up in the wrong woods, son. You might go in the wrong woods. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, you part of a whole tree just dangling. I don't know. I'm scared of that shit.
Paper or plastic?
Paper. No
Florida or
names.
Massachusetts? Florida or Massachusetts?
Massachusetts. Shout out to Florida though, but Massachusetts definitely, bro. I love Massachusetts. Shout out to you know what I'm saying, Fall River, New Bedford. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Queenstown, Jamaica Plains. You know what I'm saying? Southie, all that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Massachusetts. I love my Massachusetts, bro, for real.
Cool or greasy?
Ooh, I
Dice
wanna
or blackjack?
dice.
New Year's or 4th of July?
New Year's, man. Let's start all over again. Let's see what happens. 4th of July,
Chris,
that's the establishment shit. I don't do no 4th of July. That's for George Bush and them. They can have that shit.
Christmas or Thanksgiving?
I don't care about the holidays like that. But if I gotta pick one, it's Christmas for the kids, man. Or
Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat?
Street Fighter all day. Street Fighter. I
Okay.
do get
NBA or NFL?
NBA.
Action or drama?
Action.
Science or math?
Math. Math,
Quran
son.
or, Quran or Bible?
The Bible. I never
Monopoly
read
or
the
Uno?
Quran. No disrespect to the Quran, I never read it. You know?
Monopoly or Uno?
Uno, I'm Puerto Rican, baby. Get some Uno right now.
Club or house party?
Ooh, house party, even though that's dangerous. I like the house parties. It's
Bald,
a little more personal.
bald or braids?
Braids, dreadlocks,
Sandwich,
preferably.
sandwich or burger?
Burger. That's when I want it greasy though. I want that shit so greasy. As soon as I take a bite, pimple just pop, pop. Burger,
Mayweather or Sugar Ray Leonard?
Mayweather. Shout out to Sugar Ray, but Mayweather, he can't read or none of that, but he's dope.
All right, we done with that.
That's
We
what's up. I like that. That was different. Shout out to Man Mean
got,
again too, man. Fred White, man. T History. You know what I'm saying? The K Solo Show on the lock. All them fly joints I'll be watching, Lions and Men. Shout out to all of y'all, man, out there, man. Stay positive. Fred. That was dope,
we
T. That
got
was different. I like that.
no doubt. We got a few
Shout out to
more.
Brooklyn, though.
We got a few more, and in this. Basically, so you got a YouTube channel, bro. How long you had your YouTube channel for, brother?
I had it forever, but I wasn't playing with it. Like I was just watching other people's stuff, you heard? But I kind of got on, started going on, telling my story about a month ago. Now I'm not really new to this. I used to do blog talk radio back in the days. I never did YouTube like that. I had another YouTube channel and I wasn't really interested like that. But then I figured, let me share some of mine. And shout out to all the people who enjoyed it, show me love. You know what I mean? I really appreciate y'all for that tune in. I bless you all. You feel me? But my YouTube channel, excuse me, is Real Life, Real Spit with Latin Pain. You know what I mean? Like, share, subscribe if you like to. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate y'all word.
So could you explain what your channel's about?
My channel's about my real life, man. My experiences on this earth. You know what I mean? The good, the bad, the ugly. I'm trying to expose myself, my mistakes, my regrets, my accomplishments. You know what I mean? And in hopes that people that relate to me, we can vibe. You feel me? We can just vibe and, share our lives, man, and search for a better way, search for a better path. And maybe I could direct the youth to take a better path than I did because it's not funny. That's not, let's live. You know what I mean? Let's
And
live for real.
you named it Real Life, Real Spit. How did you come up with that?
That's just a phrase I used to say that all the time. Like, I'm saying, when somebody asks me a question, or if I ask somebody a question, somebody asks me a question, and I give them the answer, they be like, "For real?" I'll be like, "Real life, real spit." It's just I don't know. I just be saying my own stuff. What I'm saying? It's just basically, what I mean? It's all about truth to me. You feel me? And real life is what I'm kicking. Real spit is coming out my mouth. You know what I mean?
A couple more. So what do you expect? What was your goals and your accomplishment? Where you want to see your channel in the next 6 months?
In the next 6 months, I'm hoping to do more lives, put more music out. You know what I'm saying? Just put some good vibes in the air. You feel me? And just build off, or just see what happens, man. You know what I mean? Just see what happens. I'm taking it day by day. I enjoy the YouTube. I enjoy the love and support from the people that I've met on here. You know what I mean? It's all salsa, be arroz con pollo magda, bro. We just trying to do good stuff, kick good stuff, give the people some entertainment, show some love. I mean, just put good vibes, out there. And this is a good place to do it. Well,
And you also mentioned it's a little bit like it's other channels, just like prison and jail joints. But can you tell us how your channel is different? How's your channel different from all the other jail channels and
well, I'm
prison
me.
channels?
I feel like we all different in some kind of way, but I know I'm me. I'm me. That's all I got to offer you right now. Me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying here front for nobody. I ain't no killer. You know what I'm saying? If you want the crazy stories about how I flew over the plane and the missiles blew, that's not gonna happen. You feel me? I'm me. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. You
Right.
feel me? Real life, real spit. So I feel like I'm different. I know, I respect all the originals. You feel me? I'm not trying to ride nobody wave and none of that. We just here, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm sharing me like you sharing you. And I feel like everybody has the right to do that. You feel me? So I'm just sharing me. You share you. I don't want to be nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how hard they got it. It might not even be a good look anyway. So I'm just here to do me, my nigga. You feel me? That's it. Real life, real spit.
All right. So basically then I think that's a wrap. There's two more
That's what's
things.
up.
Let the people know where they can find you at. You're on your channel. If you're on the gram, let everybody know where you at, where you can be found out and find you. I mean, where you can be followed at and stuff like that.
Got you. First and foremost, I want to shout to UT. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real, for real, for real. Shout out to UT, man. Man, much success to you, bro. You're a good brother. I really enjoyed my time, conversations, and getting live with you tonight. You know what I'm saying? My name is Antonio Bicicleta. You feel me? You can find me on Instagram at Wounded Empathetic Thoughts, on Twitter at Latin Pain. You feel me? Latin Pain, everything. You know what I'm saying? You can find me on YouTube, real life, real spit. No bullshit. Word.
All right. I thank everybody for coming out, but just before we go, right? This is how we
Yo.
do because we come from a hip hop community. So basically, before we get out of here, yo, we gonna get something special. You know how we get busy, Mr. Payne. You're gonna have to hit him with a freestyle before you go.
I wasn't even ready for that, but I'll do it for you. Oh, all right, let me see. Yo, all rise, all respect to the most live. Reach for the sky like he waving a 4-5. Why try? Get washed and dried. Who am I? Bicycle tone from the Bronx to the star. And why? State of mind, stay on the grind. Touch mine, I bust nine to foes resign. Crunch time, punchlines, I bust rhymes like the greatest of all time in the ring in his prime. Let me stop playing. The style is all mine and I get better with time, so I'm similar to wine. Like the sun, we shine. He no rain, the king, greatness sublime. So sick he a goner, but came back like karma. With flows tougher than armor. From the Bronx, a bomber, school of hard not scholar. My major's money, power, respect, and honor. Real life
Enough,
respect.
enough said. Latin Pain. Subscribe to the channel. T History.
Subscribe.
Subscribe to the channel. All my peoples
Subscribe.
out there, Rain, Ebony, Billy, Vic. I see y'all. Sir Early. I'll get with y'all in a second. I'll come back. Mac Main. Thanks for coming up. But this is his personal interview. Peace, bro. Thank you for
Salute.
doing this. Porteroy Pictures. We out. Gotta get it right, baby. History. We
Uno.
out.
One love, T.
Peace.